Now, these are 4 things you must do before you marry any woman. Yes, my guys, I know a lot of women are not going to like this video, but let me just expose them anyways. So the first thing you must do before you marry any woman on my list today is to run a background check on her past. Yes, my guys, never ignore a woman's past, especially if she's a woman that you want to build a long future with. You should never ever ignore her past. Why? Because a woman's past is not just a history. Her past is the roadmap to her future. And so if her past is full of cheating behaviors, drama, toxic breakups, bad decisions, do you really think that meeting you will magically make those habits to disappear? Do you really think that you coming into her life will make those habits to disappear? Now guys, it doesn't work like that. People don't automatically change just because they meet somebody new. Unless she is willing to do the inner work, unless she is willing to take accountability for her past mistakes, she will definitely be the better version of herself. But if she doesn't take accountability to work on her past, those patterns of cheating, drama, manipulation will resurface back into your marriage. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in your future, those patterns might resurface. This is why you should always run a background check on a woman's past, because her past is not just a history. If you want to know that she has a clean past, you will notice that she is very respectful, she is very accountable, she is very emotionally intelligent and very committed to one person. But if she has a dirty past, you will notice that she is very manipulative, she's controlling, she is cheating, and these patterns will always resurface. So yes, my guys, the first thing you must do before you marry any woman is to run a background check on her past. You must know her past through her presence. So yes, my guys, never land yourself a woman just because she's beautiful, just because she has the curves, just because she has all the physical features that you can need in a woman, and overlook the red flags. Never overlook the red flags, because the red flags will haunt you at some point in your future relationship or even marriage. So this is the first thing you must do before you marry any woman. At least get to know what her past was. Number 2, her body count matters a lot. Yes, my guys, this is another thing you must do before you marry any woman. At least get to know her body counts. These are not numbers just written down on papers. These are men. These are multiple men that she's been with sexually. Now, the reason why I'm saying that you should never ignore a woman's body count is because sexual activity is not just for physical pleasure. Yes, my guys, you know, sexual activity, especially with women, they take it a lot more emotional. So every time a woman gives her body to another new man, she automatically forms a bond with this new man. And every time she does this, especially with different types of men, she automatically shares and gives out the bonds. And when she gives out the bond to different types of men, these bonds will get weaker, they will become diluted, and this is called a pair bonding. A pair bonding is a woman who has been with different types of men, and now she is struggling to commit to one man, which is not very easy. Yes, my guys, now here's the problem. If a woman can't afford that deep emotional bond with you in a marriage, then your marriage will easily break. Yes, my guys, without emotional connection, no marriage can ever survive. It becomes very easier to break your marriage, either with temptation, either with problems, or even boredom can creep in at some point. So yes, my guys, never ignore a woman's body count. A woman's body count matters a lot because it directly affects her ability to connect with you, to bond with you deeply for the longest run. Yes, my guys. So this is another thing you must do before you marry any woman. At least get to be familiar with her body count. Get to know how many people she's been with. You know, this is a way of protecting your heart, to protect your future, and even to protect your dignity, because no man wants to be with a woman who has been sleeping around. No man wants to do that. So as a way of protecting your dignity, yourself, and your future, you must know how many men she's been with. So yes, my guys, the second thing to do before marriage is to check her body count. Number 3, never sleep with low quality women. Yes, my guys. Now, this is another thing you must do before you even get married. Just avoid low quality women at all cost. Now, at first, sleeping with a low quality woman might seem very fun, very exciting, no strings attached. But remember one thing, she's a low quality woman, and with a low quality woman always comes the strings later in life. Yes, my guys, a low quality woman always comes with a package of drama, jealousy, manipulation, endless arguments, and even bad energy. Now, here's the problem. Having sex with a low quality woman is not just for pleasure, because sexual activity is a lot more emotional, just like I said earlier. So if you have sex with a low quality woman, you can easily transfer her problems into your life, her chaos into your life, fragmentation into your life. Suddenly you can't focus in life. Suddenly you are so stressed. Suddenly everything is not working out in your life. Now, here's the thing. You slept with a low quality woman, and low quality women always transfer bad energies. They always invite fragmentation into your life. You will notice that after having sex with her, after a couple weeks or days, you are feeling stuck, you are feeling stagnant. So yes, my guys, this is another thing you must do before you marry any woman. Avoid low quality women at all cost, because they will definitely destroy your life. Number 4, don't marry her until you build something. Yes, my guys, this is another thing you must do before you marry any woman. Just build something. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because modern dating runs on power dynamics. Now, let me give you an example. Now, for instance, if you are just about to get married to a woman with money, she has the career, she has the assets, she has everything figured out, but on your side, you've got nothing to offer. You've got nothing completely to offer in that marriage. Now, if a woman has all these things, she will become the leader in that marriage, and you will become the dependent one. And here's the problem. Women want to be led. They want to feel dominated. They don't want to lead their men, even though they might tolerate this for a while, but deep down they want to be dominated. They want to be led. So if she keeps leading you in that marriage, she will lose respect for you, and once that respect is gone, as well as the love. So yes, my guys, women will start disrespecting you if she keeps leading you in that marriage. And so here's the thing. Marriage only works better when a man is in control, financially, emotionally, and even with vision. So if you haven't built something yet, you better build something, because if you just get married without building something, if a woman gets something or someone more financially stable than you, she will definitely move on with him. She will leave you and move on to someone who can provide that finance, who can provide that security, that status. Yes, my guys, this is what women fall for. If you haven't built anything yet, you better create your foundation, and you better make it firm. No woman will ever escape a good foundation full of security and safety. So yes, my guys, build something and then marry. If you don't, she will disrespect you, and you will lose her, and both with her respect. So these are 4 things you should do before you marry someone. daughter. So thank you so much for watching this video, and do well to subscribe to that channel if you are a new subscriber. But if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So see you next time in the next video.